Hello ladies, I'm so grateful that you're here, and yes, this video is for the ladies. I wanted to talk about something I rarely ever talk about, but I feel it's really important, and it's actually so integral to our health and wellness and emotional health overall, especially as women, and that is our relationship to our sensuality and self-pleasure. Am I allowed to say that? I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. I should be allowed to say that. Men talk about it all the time. But yeah, I just want to, I don't know, inspire other women who might feel a little disconnected from their sensuality to rekindle that connection with themselves, because it truly is life-giving. It truly is, it makes you glow, you know? When you are connected with your innermost self, you feel a lot more powerful, because our sensual energy is powerful. You hear people talk about that all the time when they're like, oh, she's so magnetic, you know, they walk into a room and they just command the room, and like a lot of that is our sexual energy, and it's a learning how to like channel it and command it and not be, you know, kind of tossed around by it, you know, because it's so powerful. It's such a powerful energy. And one of the top ways I think that we can really harness or, you know, alchemize, transmute all those energies to our benefit is through connecting with our intimate self, and through self-pleasure, through prioritizing your pleasure, through allowing yourself to connect with your body, exploring your body parts, right? It's kind of crazy. A lot of women, maybe I shouldn't say a lot, but many women out there have never even taken a mirror to their private area and looked at it, right? Because there's so much shame that has been programmed into the population, you know, just about being a woman, having those parts. Like, look at me calling them those parts. Like, it's like I feel trepidation even saying the word vagina. Like, I had 3 babies. I should be able to say vagina with no shame, okay? I'm thinking, I'm like, is this video gonna get taken down? Oh my goodness. Anyways, let's just trust it. I'm just gonna trust the process. And one of my favorite tools to connect with your intimate self is self-pleasure, but the tool I use, yes, I'm gonna show you, from this company called Yoni Pleasure Palace, all non-sale items. This right here is called a crystal wand, and you can use it for many purposes. You can do some back massage, some tummy massage, or some other massage, and the shape is phenomenal. It's so, you know, beautiful for the woman's physique, right? Like her shape. It's perfect. It's actually perfect. And not only do you get the healing benefit of sexual healing, which is a thing, you get the crystal benefits, right? So this one is obsidian. So I mean, you can do your own research, and not everybody has, you know, some people have strong feelings about crystals. I just prefer it. I don't have any plastic. I don't have any silicone. I don't really like those other traditional, you know, tools. And crystal wands are so amazing, like absolutely amazing, especially if you believe in manifestation and energy and all that kind of stuff. There's a whole nother rabbit hole you can go down with orgasmic manifestation, and I don't know, it's just so important to connect with that part of ourselves and not allow shame to keep us disconnected, you know? These products right here I really love also. They are by Foria, and it's intimate oil with CBD in it, so it's like a double benefit, honestly, because if you think about it, you're increasing blood flow to those areas, especially when you orgasm, and then you have CBD there too, so it's like a double whammy of healing. This is just my personal opinion. This is not medical advice, but I just happen to love these items, these products. Everything they carry is phenomenal. Yes, I have a link. I'll post it in the description box, and highly recommend. 11 out. When you tap into your pleasure and you allow your nervous system to chill out and be safe and even be sensual and seductive to yourself, like, it opens whole new arenas of creativity, because creativity is just channeled sexual energy. I mean, honestly, to create, to be creative, they're like they're like this, they're like this, they're like, you know, this. And another book, if you want to dive into more of this kind of topic, is this book right here. It's called Existential Cake. And this is written by a PhD woman, so just highly recommend. There's so much of our personal power that is highly related and intertwined with our sensual experiences, and so we owe it to ourselves to really, you know, connect with that part of ourselves. And it's so healing, you know, when you have an orgasm, this huge cascade of positive neurochemicals happen, right? Dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, like so many things, and it's so healing. And it's like you get all those flood of endorphins and, like, you know, brain chemicals. There's like a whole bunch of them. I can't pretend to know exactly what they are, but it's like you get that, but you also get the nourishment of the organs when you put your attention and love onto them, and you are increasing blood circulation and blood flow, which leads to a healthier, you know, uterus, and like just connecting with those parts of yourself that maybe you have been kind of programmed to feel shame around. And that's really heartbreaking. And it's just heartbreaking to think, like, we can't even, like, some women out here, like, they can't even look at themselves because they feel like it's dirty or it's shameful. And that's just heartbreaking, you know. It's time as women to reclaim our power and prioritize pleasure and, you know, allow ourselves this healing. There's so much healing that can happen when you facilitate it, you know? So yeah, I just want to make this video and share that with you guys. And I know it's taboo and it's kind of weird to talk about, but crystal wands and, you know, orgasmic healing and sensual expression and all of it is so healing. It's been one of the most healing things ever. I used to share that freely, openly a lot when I would, like, do my sensual yoga and all that, but for some reason I just felt like I'm keeping that to myself a lot of the time now. I still do it all the time, but I feel like why would I give that to the world for free, for like public consumption, you know, when it's like so sacred to me? So I'm like, a lot of times I don't share that, but I'm such a sensual being. I am such a sexual being. Like, I am very sensually expressive. Like, I dance and I love to feel sexy. I love to feel embodied. I love to feel the feminine essence flowing through me. I love being a woman. I love everything about being a woman, including sensuality. And there's such a vast arena of newness, of sparkly, you know, effervescent, like, like just beautiful energy just waiting for us to tap in. And when we allow ourselves to be playful, to be curious, to be interactive and, you know, explore ourselves, oh my gosh, you know, it's like opening windows into your mind, into your soul, kind of, you know. It's like there's so much to explore. And I hope you never feel shame around that. And I hope that maybe me talking about this, even if it is maybe seem a little embarrassing on my part, I don't think it is. I think it's actually really beautiful to be like, yes, I am sensual. I'm a sensual woman, and I'm not going to apologize for that. Actually, I love being a woman who likes pleasure. I love allowing myself to have a pleasurable experience, to be playful, to let myself just have fun and not take things so seriously, and definitely not feel shame around being a woman. And you know, just all of that. It's just such a powerful place to step back into your sensuality and say, this is mine. Nobody can take this from me. Like, this is my experience, you know. And sensuality to me is really like how we experience life. It's not just like sexual, right? It's like how you walk through the woods. Like, do you just go on a walk and just kind of briskly try to get it done? Or are you like looking at the trees, feeling the breeze on your face, looking at the leaf fall to the ground and being in appreciation, you know? When you drink your tea, are you just chugging it, or do you sip it and savor it and smell it? And, you know, it's just like how, you know, it's so interconnected, our sensual experience with our experience in life. And people might think they're disconnected, but they're not. They're so connected. It's like when you sit down and enjoy a meal and you really savor it and you delight, that's sensually experiencing life, right? You're using your senses, and that's all it is, you know. And it's just such a deeper, more rich amazing experience in life when you really feel everything and you allow yourself to relax and, you know, again, like be playful and be curious and not be so rigid and confined or, you know, feel shame. That's the biggest thing I want women to be free from, is the shame. You should never feel shame around your body, about what it looks like, what it feels like, about pleasuring yourself, about having a connection with your sensual experience. Like, you should never feel shame around that. And yeah, I'm very passionate about this. And orgasms are such an amazing way to, you know, soothe your nervous system